हरि ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम ततः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशममयान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभु कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञात्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दसाम्बरे मनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। ओम वेदोदधिं समुन्मथ्य ज्ञानरत्नं समुद्धृतं येन तस्मै वसिष्ठाय गुरुणां गुरवे नमः। वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय। सच्चिदानंद भगवान की जय। शब्द ब्रह्म की जय। सरस्वती महारानी की जय। जोग वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय। हरि ओम। हम लोग योग वशिष्ठ का निर्वाण प्रकरण उत्तरार्ध 125वां सर्ग का जो आलोचना कर रहे हैं उसके अंदर प्रकृति का रहस्य, प्रकृति का स्वरूप क्या है उसके ऊपर विचार कर रहे हैं। कहानी विपश्चित की, उसके अंदर कहानी बोलते बोलते जब राम जी पूछते हैं ये महामाया का स्वरूप क्या है तो भगवान वशिष्ठ वर्णना कर रहे हैं। जो भगवान शंकर कामदेव को पैदा किए और जो हिरणाक्षी को पैदा करके उसको अपने अंदर समा लिए और अर्धनारीश्वर बने, उसमें कोई प्रयोजन नहीं है, ना प्रयोजन है कोई, दोनों तरफ से कोई नहीं। ये तो परमात्मा का लीला है, इसी को हम माया कहते हैं, जो जिसका कोई प्रयोजन नहीं। उनकी यह रागिता ही रहे अथवा यह रागिता मत रहे, अरागिता से उनका कौन लाभ है या कौन क्षति है। मतलब भगवान का इसमें कोई लाभ हानि है करके ऐसा नहीं बताया गया, पर्पस कुछ नहीं। हम लोग जो अभी तक विचार करते आया माया, ये माया आई कहाँ से और क्यों आई, ये क्या करना है। कोई कार्य का कारण अवश्य होगा और उद्देश्य अवश्य होगा। बिना इच्छा से कोई कर्म नहीं हो सकता है, इच्छा के बिना कोई कर्म नहीं होगा। कर्म का स्वरूप क्या होता है? इच्छा की पूर्ति। इसीलिए सृष्टि का पहले इच्छा शक्ति, क्रिया शक्ति, ज्ञान शक्ति, तीनों शक्ति जो जो त्रिगुणात्मिका माया कहा गया, ये तीन प्रकार की इच्छाएं होती हैं। इच्छा शक्ति और जो प्रकृति है, मूल प्रकृति, उसका स्वरूप है इच्छा शक्ति, क्रिया शक्ति, ज्ञान शक्ति। पहले ज्ञान होगा मैं हूँ, और दूसरे फिर इच्छा होगी कि मुझे कुछ करना है, उसके बाद करने का क्रिया शुरू होता है, तभी कुछ चीज़ कर्म के रूप में दिखता है हमारे सामने, कार्य के रूप में कुछ दिखेगा। और वो कार्य हुआ तो इच्छा की पूर्ति के लिए होगी, और उसका फिर कर्म फल होगा। अगर कुछ कार्य होगा तो उसका कारण अवश्य होगा, और कारण है तो कार्य होगा, तो वही कार्य फिर दूसरे अगले कार्य के लिए कारण बन जाएगा। इसी प्रकार ये चक्र चलता रहता है। We are talking about all the days we are talking, analyzing about the nature's nature. Nature, what is nature? Nature means the absolute power, cosmic power, absolute energy. Energy means is a process which is changing process. So it is what it is, nobody knows. It cannot be known because every moment it changes. Everything changes. There are three kind of powers in the very beginning of the creation. Three powers got together to act and react, and that power is known as supreme power or the supreme energy. First of all, one must know as the identity I am, that is the knowledge of the being. Being means the supreme being, one who became. The became means the ego has to be there, the absolute ego as I. Then only it knows itself, or else if the absolute knowledge which is all pervading, all knowing and almighty, it has no expression by itself. It is the identity. But when it wants to express itself, there is no need of any expression, because when I am, what is the need of telling or expressing I am here? No need. If two are there, then only there is need of expression. And then all the relationship starts. So I must know myself that I am. That is called the cosmic ego. I am, and that is knowledge power. I know myself that I am. And then comes, if you express yourself, you are, there should be some purpose. The purpose is otherwise known as desire. What for you are? What for you are? You want to do something, that is called the willpower. First comes knowledge power, then comes willpower. I want to express myself. I want to see myself. That's how the Vedas declare, I am, let me be many. Eko ham bahushyama. I am one, let me be many. Why should you be many? What is the need of becoming many? The moment when one wants to see itself, then it becomes many. Seeing is a process. Seeing is not steadiness. It is a process, changing process. And since then, the supreme power starts, I am, ego, the cosmic ego, and then comes, I want to see myself. So seeing is a process. So Kriya Sakti, the creating power. When you want to see yourself, the seeing process starts. So process starts means then there should be a seer and seeing process, and then the seen object. It becomes triad. Seer, seen and seeing. Even though you see yourself, you cannot see yourself as one. You have to see yourself as many. That's how the Vedas declare, I am one, let me be many. Eko ham bahusyama, bahusyam prajayeya. Let me become many, or let me see myself as many. Let me create many. So the moment you see the one, it becomes many. How? We have seen yesterday. If you want to see the one, one becomes many. Because one cannot exist without the support of the other. If one exists, then it has to be supported by the other. The proof. If you are there is no need of any proof for yourself. You are. There is no need of any other proof to prove yourself for yourself. But if somebody else is there with you, then proof is there, required. Proof is required. So you have to say, yes, I am. That is your ID card. I am. You have to say, yes, I am. Then only the other will know that you are there. Say you are in a dark cave. You are doing some tapasya, penance. You are sitting all alone. Nobody is with you. If somebody comes, somebody else comes and searches for you, oh, Mr. So-and-so, are you here somewhere? Yes, I am here, you have to say. That is the proof. You have to express yourself. Yes, I am here. If you are all alone, there is no need of any expression or any identification or any proof of your existence. No need.
When you seeing something, the desire started. Otherwise, not seeing.
Yes, yes. Seeing is a process. It is not equilibrium state. Process means it has to go on. It has to change. Process is a procedure. Procedure means it has to go on changing. Eating is a process. Can you sit idle with steady posture? and eating will go on. Can you? You have to move on your hands, eyes, or mouth. It is a process, changing process. Hand was here, it has to go to the plate, and then it has to hold the food and take it to the mouth. Then mouth has to go on chewing it. Then eating process is complete. So process means is a changing phenomena. And that changing phenomena is known as the nature. And since the starting of the creation, nobody can keep quiet because everybody is in the process. In the process. Creation starts, I am, let me be many. From this, the manyness starts. Multiplicity, and multiplicity is impossible without divisibility. 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 16. It goes on in geometrical ratio. समझ में आ गया? Natural, it will go on increasing. There is no end to increment. Eternally it will go on. That's how it is said. The absolute truth is unlimited and eternal, and it is ever growing. And similarly, the supreme power also, which we know as nature, or we can say the supreme energy, it is ever growing. There is no end, unlimited growth. How? Look at your reflection in the mirror. If you are dancing, the reflection will dance. If you are raising your hands up, then the reflection also do the same. So it is just the opposite of yourself, the object. The reflection will be similar to the object and just opposite to the object. Similar and opposite. That's how the action will have equal and opposite reaction. This is the law. It cannot be changed. And this is known as the supreme energy or power, or call it Maya. In many words we name it. Nature. The nature is just opposite of the object holder of the nature. See, if fire is there, its nature is burning sensation and light and heat. All these are its nature. If you take out this nature from the fire, there is no identity of fire as fire, but it does exist. You cannot see it, you cannot deal with it, you cannot have any transaction with it. We do all sorts of transactions opposite to each other, giving and taking, relationship, contact of every kind. We do all these transactions with nature only, not with the object. Why? Because the nature hides the object in the form of name and form. Name is fire and form is seen by its glow and its light, and we experience it by its heat and other qualities. Quality means the quality holder should be there, or else there cannot be any quality. So, the object is hidden up by these qualities, which is known as nature or its swabhav. Swabhav. Water, we know water as liquidity or some color, transparency, or coolness. Some qualities we know as water. If you take out all these qualities, there is existence of water which you cannot express. Existence is there. So that existence is known as existence absolute, knowledge absolute, it knows by itself, and bliss absolute, the contentment, peace, or its a satisfaction, I am, which is unexpressible. When it expresses, all the qualities are expressed. Those qualities are known as nature or qualities. So, when you are there, sleeping or meditating, two poses. One is negative steadiness, one is positive steadiness. Positive is you know yourself, you are, but you are not expressing yourself. So in meditation, there is no expression and there is no qualities. You cannot say, I am meditating. The meditator never says, I am meditating. If he says, it is not called meditation. Similarly, its absence also is not expressible. If it expresses, it has to change, go on changing. It will be a process of expression. Expression is a process. So now we are talking of the need of the expression. Need, what need is there? If the absolute truth is there, was there before creation, what was the need of expressing itself to itself? If you are meditating, do you want to prove that you are meditating? Is there any need of proving or expressing that I am meditating? The moment you start it, it is not called meditation. Meditation means absolute existence and satisfaction, that is bliss, and knowledge you are. You know you are. You cannot express it, you need not express it. That is called positive side of your existence, that is meditation. And negative, you do exist, but you don't know that you are existing. That is called deep sleep. Your existence is there, but you cannot, you don't know that you do exist. That is negative side, that is called deep sleep. Yes.
So why all this?
Why?
Why did God
Yes.
feel the need?
Yes, surely. Beautiful question. Why are you? Why are you? Before going to
don't
God,
know better.
no, before going to God, come on, you are, tell me why you are.
Longing.
Come on. Before going to God, tell me why you are and why do you question.
Expression of self.
The question itself is what we call irrelevant. You cannot question. First you have to say, who is the questioner? Without questioner, there is no question. And without question, there is no answer. So first you have to prove who are you, who is questioning, and then there is no need of any question. The great people say, I went to see God, I found myself. I wanted to see myself, I found God. The questioner itself is existence absolute. If you don't exist, you cannot ask. Do you understand? Questioner itself should be existence. Then only there can be any question. You are the existence absolute, then how can you question why that existence does exist? You cannot ask. You yourself is the existence. The questioner itself is existing. And you know that you exist. And you are satisfied with your existence, quite contented with your existence. And you have mistaken your existence, so you are afraid of your missing your existence. That's how you are afraid of death. Your existence is misunderstood with the body. Body will decay. So you are afraid of the death. Everywhere, everybody is afraid because of two. Where there is two, there is fear. If one is there, there is no fear. Why two have fear? If two will be there, all sorts of relationship will start. Relationship will be opposite to each other. That's how the creation starts with pairs of opposites. If this is long, it has to be short. Then only it can be long. Got the point? And if this is small, then there is fear of the tall. It will dominate over the shorter one. And the taller one also is afraid of the shorter one because now it is short. So everything grows. Because of growth, the taller has become taller. Without growth, it is impossible. So growth can make the shorter one the taller. So the tall is afraid of the short. The law of relativity, there should be fear. Because everything changes. Change is the law. So short will be tall, tall will be short. This is the law of nature. So there is fear. And you have no fear as long as you are existing by yourself. You know yourself and you are quite contented with your existence and your awareness of your being. So this is known as Sat Chit, Anand, existence, knowledge and bliss absolute. And that should be one only. We tell it in three ways, but it is one only. Existence is knowledge, knowledge is satisfaction. That is called bliss. So, when the Absolute was there before the creation, then as it were taken for granted, if at all this creation is there, if at all creation is there should be a starting. The starting starts with this. Just as you get up from deep sleep, you went to bathroom and washed your face and you saw yourself. You want to know yourself. That is due to forgetfulness. You forgot that you do exist. That's how you wanted to see yourself. Why do you want to see your face? What is the need? Have you lost your face? Then why do you want to see your face? Where is the need? Why do you take the mirror? The only answer is you have forgotten your face, so you want to see your face. And your face is not one. It is seen by different parts. So the parts are many. One will be total one. Whole totality is known as one. And when it starts seeing itself, it becomes many. This is called nature. You cannot see your face as one. You have to see your face with parts of it. Eyes, nose, forehead, or mouth, or ears, or hairs. Is it one? So this is how the nature starts creating the creation by manyness. And that's how, if at all world is there, creation is there, then it has to start by this way. That is why Vedas declare in the beginning, very beginning, the Absolute was there and it wanted to see many or to become many. Same thing. To see itself, seeing is a process, so it will see the parts only. Can you see your back? If it does exist, why can't you see? You have your back, you know it. So there is a need of knowing, because you have forgotten, you cannot see your back. Your back is your nature, which is unseen, and when you try to see, it becomes many. This is how this manyness or multiplication or change, which is a process, it is known as creative process. And this is how the creation starts with willpower, knowledge power, and creative power. And in the very beginning, there is a willpower. Willpower, I am, I want to see myself or be many. This is how this desire, which is known as willpower, is the cause for creation. And why willpower is there? Because something is lacking. Desires are to fulfill the need. Desires, if you analyze properly, desires means the fulfilling, there is a need to fulfill. That's how desires are created. And need means a gap, some incompleteness. And that incompleteness is filled up by the desire. And that's how it goes on multiplying. Why? Because need is not one, gap is there, no completeness. That's how to be complete, the process starts. When the process starts, it is unending and it is never ending. It is infinite. So desires are never fulfilled. And why desires start? Because of feeling incompleteness. Then only there is a desire to be completed. So that incompleteness is due to forgetfulness. By nature, by yourself, you are complete. How to prove it? You know you are existing. Is there any incompleteness in your existence? Can you say? You exist, that is full, complete. You know it, that is also full, complete. And you are contented, you are fully satisfied with your existence and your awareness of existence, that is also complete. When you forget it, that is called unawareness or incompleteness. Why do you go to see the mirror? You know your face is there. And where is the need of seeing it again? Come on.
Going on multiplication means some pain and pleasure is there.
Everything will be there. Everything, all the opposites. Pairs of opposites. Not only pain and pleasure, up and down, here and there, front and back, one and two, all the pairs. That's how it goes on changing. So, you must be aware where is the need of seeing yourself. That need is due to unawareness or forgetfulness. When you forget, you don't know how is your eyes, are the eyes are clear or not. Your forehead is clean or not. Your mouth is clean or not. How is my hairs? Are they in real fashion I made it, or it is disturbed? The moment you see this mirror, why all this? Because something is lacking. You have forgotten it. You have lost it. Everything we can see within ourselves. We need not go anywhere to get some proofs or theories or some thesis. Everything is in you. You are the model of the whole universe. Don't go anywhere. Everything is within you. भाइयों और बहनों, भाई इधर थोड़ा अंग्रेजी लोग हैं इसलिए मैं अंग्रेजी में बोलना पड़ रहा है। जहाँ आप लोगों को नहीं समझ में आएगा बोलना।
Witnessing is there, then two is there.
Yes, yes.
And beyond witnessing,
One witnesses the other, both vice versa. When I see you, don't you see me? Where is the question?
but beyond witnessing, any question?
You answer it. I don't understand what you ask. So now, what is we are discussing on the nature of nature, where the point is, where is the need? If Lord created the Kamadev and Hiranyakshi, the power holder and the power of creating Kamadev, the identity of desire identified or personified. Desire personified is known as Kamadev. And it will have some creative power, that is called Hiranyakshi, the power. Now, where is the need of creating? There is no need. Whether the creation goes on or not, there is no question. But it goes on as per our view. Absolutely there is no creation. You alone exist. And because you have limited yourself, you have forgotten your unlimited existence. You have limited yourself. When you see the mirror, what do you see? Do you see whole body with back? Do you see? You see a part of it. So it goes on changing. You want to see the whole body. This is how I am one, let me be many. Let me see many or become many. When you see yourself as many, you have become many. And it is because of your limited ideas, and limitation is because of forgetfulness of the unlimitedness. You have forgotten your unlimited existence. You have limited it somehow or other by demarcating lines. And that demarcation shows you the body and the name and the form, whatever it is, in any way. Do you know everything? Can you say? Your knowledge also is limited. Do you see everything? You cannot say everything. You cannot see your back. How to see? I see everything. You cannot see your eyes. What to speak of other things?
My experience also limited.
Yes, everything is limited. So, that limitedness, which is otherwise known as forgetfulness of the unlimited existence, that creates a desire. Desire is nothing but a process to fulfill the desire, and that is how the action and reaction starts. These are the laws of nature. Action will have opposite and equal reaction. and seeing process will be by triads, a seer, a seeing process, and the seen object. It is limited. And cause and effect, everything goes on in cycle. This is the secret cycle of the nature. That's how nature repeats again and again. That's how it is unlimited. If it never repeats again and again, then it cannot be unlimited. And the cycle only can repeat everything eternally. Straight cannot repeat. So, nature is crooked, which goes on in a cycle. It is not straightforward. So, there is a need of fulfillment, and that is called desire, and therefrom starts the action and reaction. Action is, purpose of action is to fulfill the gap, fulfill the desire. And everybody, every being, as a limited being, that's how it has become, or else there is no being. When you limit the unlimited, then it becomes something, it is a being. If the white paper is there, you don't write anything, you don't put any dot or anything over it, then there is no expression. And the moment you write something or put something over the white paper, it covers up the whiteness. It hides the whiteness. That's how nature hides the reality. Whatever is expressed, that expression hides the reality. That's how you don't see the reality. You have no direct contact with the reality. When you have done some picture on the full foolscap paper, can you see the background white paper? Can you see? The picture hides the reality, the background, the existence. Eternal existence is hidden. That's how we don't see the reality. We don't have any contact with the reality. And whatever we see the only picture overpowering, hiding the truth. Picture which hides the truth. Background screen. This is how we go within nature to understand how is in nature. Nature is unlimited, ever changing, and everything is in repeated way. It repeats again and again. That's how goes on in cycle. And the need is not there, but need is created by itself because of the desire. And desire is due to incompleteness, forgetfulness, because you have forgotten yourself. You are unable to see yourself fully. You cannot see. That's how there is always an urge to see the fullness. That means the creation, if at all there is some motive is to be completed. It cannot be. That's how it is, eternal process. People say there is creation, there is existence of the creation, and in the end there is dissolution. But that dissolution and creation and existence, all these three phases are repeated again and again. Everything repeats. it is in cycle. That's how your dissolution also momentary. Your creation also is momentary. That's how one becomes many. If you want two, you have to divide the one into two parts. Then only there can be two. And similarly, you can multiply it by dividing. That's how we say philosophically. Philosophical mathematics says divisibility is called multiplicity. Dividing is multiplying. Yes.
So Swamiji, I have often thought in my mind of the analogy that Purusha is the canvas and Prakriti is the painting.
Prakriti is
The painting.
teaching,
Painting.
painting.
That Purusha
And
is,
what?
Purusha is the canvas, the white
Purush canvas.
Yes,
and Prakriti the painting.
picture, painting, yes. Then
Correct?
correct. Not only this is also correct. And this is how the great people have said the Lord Vishnu, the creator, the first creator, Lord Vishnu. Vishnu means all pervading life principle. All pervading life principle is named as Vishnu. So, Vishnu's body, if you imagine, it is imagined by great people as a picture on the body which extended to three existences, up, down and middle. Up is called Swarlok, middle is Martyalok, and down is Netherland or the underneath. So three, we can imagine only three. So the three existence together as a body, as a picturesque body, is known as Lord Vishnu, as you think. Understood? And that is seen in Trivandrum. We have different kinds of temples with different meanings. All these temples in India, every temple will have some mysterious meaning, hidden meaning behind the structure. And in Trivandrum there is Lord Vishnu sleeping, and he is visible in three doors. Not only, you cannot see the whole body with one door. You have to see it three times with three doors. That means the Lord Vishnu is representative of that idol, is representative of the three layers of existence, three realms of existence. The existence of what? Existence does exist, but existence of the creation. As the creator, it pervades the three realms. Understood now? And in many other ways, the creation is understood and named and explained. How many? We have collected about more than 150 or 160 ID cards of the nature. And one is, as you say, it it is tattoo in the body of the Lord, which is known as picture. Colorful picture. What do you see in the creation? Only colors, isn't it? Are you able to see the colors? Is it? So everywhere, whatever you see some colors. So it is a picture. And background will be something. So that background is the creator, which is not seen. It is invisible. Because the screen behind is not seen when the paint is done. Now it is explained in other way also. It is the village of creative principles. That is the sky, ether, and the air, and the fire, water, and earth, main, gross, initial principles of life, 5. And these 5, they go on mixing with each other in different ratios, and all these forms and names are created. Everywhere, in every being, in every identity, there will be all these. If you analyze minutely, you will get these 5 elements, basic elements. That's how this body is, world is I and my, full of bodies, identities, which are different beings. You are human being, other beings are there in this creation. So creation means full of beings, and those beings are 5 elements only. That's how this whole world is nothing but village of 5 elements. 5 families are living in this village. And families will have different members. Bhuta Grama. And this is known as a playground. Everybody appears and disappears, having played their own particular roles. Everybody disappears. This is a stage. Everybody comes here to act something. Action and reaction everywhere is seen. So the whole world is nothing but a stage where some drama is going on. Many characters come and go. And this world is known as an inn, where every moment the people come to rest for a while, and after the rest they wind up their bed and go away. This is an inn, dharmasala. This is a business center, give and take. You cannot take without giving. You cannot give without taking. This is called relationship. So the whole world is a business center. You have to give something and take something. World market. This is, I have given the name of supermarket. The director is not visible, not present at the marketplace. The managers manage everything, and whatever you need, it is available here. Your needs are fulfilled here. Supermarket. And all your needs are available here. And the director is resting in the inner chamber. And this whole world is a school. Every moment everybody learns something. It is a university. Everybody learns something. School teaches, and everybody is a teacher. There is no lack of teachers here. Ask anybody, he will tell you something. There is need of disciples, but there is no need of teachers. Everybody is a teacher. And this whole world is a hospital. Everybody is diseased, diseased. Nobody at ease. So the whole world is a hospital. And everybody is a doctor. Ask anybody, he will give you some medicines, some suggestions. Do like this, do like this. You will be okay. Anybody and everybody. There is no need of any certificate of MBBS or MD or specialist in some subject. Everybody is a doctor. And this whole world is a न्यायालय. न्यायालय क्या कहेंगे न्यायालय को? Court. There is everywhere there is allegation of one against the other, and the decision is given by the third person.
I want the liberation. When everybody given to the liberation pathway, I want asking question. I want liberation. When everybody give an answer.
Yes. Anybody can ask the child, he will give you answer. जरूर बोलेगा. Ask and see. This world is a long journey, unending journey. You have to go on. There is no end to your journey. Whosoever comes here, he is going ahead. Journey is never ending. And the world means nature, is a drama of one act play. One act play. Ekankika. One person is hidden behind, and he is taking all the forms, changing every moment and acting the role. One has become many. That is called one act play. You have become your nose, you have become your eyes, you have become your ears and other parts of the body, and you are playing the role. You are one, but you have become many and playing all the different roles in different parts. Isn't it? This is the case with the whole world. It is an one-act play. The world is bolo. So many definitions are there. As a person looks at it, it looks like that. And he has given, a seer has given a definition to the world. As many seers are there, so many definitions are there. Cremation ground, where all are being cremated. Everybody has to die and sleep inside the earth. Cremation ground, burial ground. Everybody has to die and go to the cremation ground. And similarly, this is a labor room. Everywhere, everybody is getting burned. Labor room. Every moment there is newcomers and and the old are going. So in this way, so many different definitions. All these we discuss to know what is the nature, how is the creation. It is unexpressible, it is beyond words, beyond thoughts. Whatever you say, it is right also, wrong also. It is a magic show. Magic show. Whatever you see, it changes. I showed you some magic yesterday. You want to see? Everything is magic. What else? Whatever you see, in next moment it is gone. So everything is a magic. And this is also a circus. If it is a magic show, then it is also a circus. Topsy-turvy, up and down, the blind well, on the coop. क्या कहते हैं उसको? अच्छा, हाँ?
Well of death.
हाँ?
Well of death.
Well of death, where the bike man goes on rounding and rounding in circus. This is a game of hide and seek. Hide and seek game. One hides, other is seeking. When you put a question, you are seeking. It is a question mark. Hide and seek means question mark. Where are you? What are you? When are you? Why are you? What for you are? All these questions. A question mark. World is nothing but a problem. Mark to?
Question mark to full stop.
To full stop. Yes. Bilkul. And the question, and the world is a gap. Sandhya, the gap between the two. Everywhere. Without that, there is no creation, there is no world, no nature. A gap, creating a gap. Everywhere there is a gap. That's how we have questions, we have answers, and there is no end to it. and there is always progress. Progress toward what? Ever growing towards what? Growth towards what? Growth towards completion. But it is never completed. World is a novel having many characteristics. And also we can say world is a poetry. And here we heard the question, what is the need? There is no need. Needless need. Needless need. There is no need, that is the need. Understood? Question is a question. Why there is question? That is also a question. Understood? Similarly, if there is no need, that is also a need. Just as negating the negation process, if it is going on, then there is no end to negation. So negation should be negated. That's how the question should be questioned. Why there is question? Where there is a question? Why? ये क्यों से इंदिरा गांधी बेचारी मर गई थी, इसलिए क्यों नहीं पूछना? सो ये जो हम देख रहे हैं, क्या हमारा दुनिया का मतलब क्या, पर्पस क्या? इसीलिए शिव जी जो परमात्मा का स्वरूप है, उस सृष्टि को ये जैसे वर्णना कर रहे हैं, ये एक प्रक्रिया, मतलब रुद्र महारुद्र जो है, जिसको हम मृड कहते हैं, हाँ, तो वो परम शिव, वो ब्रह्मा विष्णु शिव को पैदा करते हैं। एक व्यू। दूसरा व्यू है परम ब्रह्म, वो ब्रह्मा विष्णु शिव को तैयार करते हैं, बनाते हैं। जोड़ी मिथुन, दोनों जोड़े, विष्णु लक्ष्मी, नारायण नारायणी, और विष्णु ब्रह्मा और सरस्वती, और रुद्र और शिवानी, ऐसा 3 जोड़ी को तैयार करेंगे तभी सृष्टि होगा। तो उसको कौन करेगा? ये बदलता रहता है ना, जो दृष्टिकोण से हम देखते हैं वो सही है। ये प्रकृति रहस्य देखना, सप्तशती के आखिर 3 प्रकृति रहस्य, 3 में एक तो सरस्वती क्रिएट करती, जो आदि शक्ति, वो सारा 3 मिथुन को क्रिएट करती है अपने शरीर से। ब्रह्मा सरस्वती, सरस्वती से सरस्वती बनती है, हाँ जी, ब्रह्मा सरस्वती और विष्णु और लक्ष्मी और ये शिव और पार्वती या शक्ति, इसी प्रकार 3, और उससे फिर शुरू होगा। एक कोई आदि शक्ति रहेगा अथवा कोई पुरुष रहेगा, आदि पुरुष, जो ये तीनों को त्रिगुणात्मिका माया को बना करके उससे जोड़ी तैयार करके फिर सृष्टि को बढ़ाते हैं। तो कल्प में अलग अलग, कल्प में अलग अलग, कभी रुद्र बनते हैं सृष्टि करता, कभी ब्रह्मा बनते हैं, कभी विष्णु बनते हैं। इसीलिए ये रुद्र सृष्टि का वर्णना करते हैं। हम शतरुद्री कहानी सुने थे, इसमें शतरुद्री 100 रुद्र कैसा बना था, एक जीवट की कहानी। 100 रुद्र बना था और वो 100 ब्रह्मांड का सृष्टिकर्ता बने। ये सब मान में जाए, यहीं बैठ करके एक वर्णा के अंदर 3 भुवन को देख लिया वो लीला। तो इसमें कोई बड़ी बात नहीं, इधर सब कुछ संभव है। मायायाम सर्व संभव। दिस इज बिकॉज इट इज ए illusory process, so everything is possible here. So here the Lord, absolute Lord Rudra is the creator. Sometimes Brahma will be the creator because everything changes, everything is possible. And sometimes Lord Vishnu is the creator of 3 pairs, and then creation starts. In this way, Lord Shiva created the creator and the power. Creator is willpower. Willpower is called Kamadev. And उसका जो शक्ति को कहते हैं, नाम दे दे हिरण्याक्षी, मतलब मृगनयना, सुनयना, कमल लोचना इत्यादि इत्यादि नाम कहते हैं। तो ये दोनों को बना करके, शक्ति को अपने अंदर धारण करके उसको अर्धनारीश्वर बने। पर्पस क्या था? पर्पस कुछ नहीं, पर्पस का पर्पस नहीं, बिना पर्पस से सब कुछ होता है। और उनको लाभ हानि नहीं है, इसीलिए पर्पस नहीं। देयर इज नो लॉस एंड गेन to the creator. That's how there is no purpose, purposeless purpose. Can you say what is your purpose of your being? Why you have become something? Why you are? Why you are? What is the answer? No answer. Because I am, so I am. The question itself is irrelevant, and answer is the question, question is the answer. So, the Lord has no purpose of creating. And then comes logic. Nothing is seen here without purpose. So world is not there. If it has got no purpose, then there is no world. And if it has purpose, what is the purpose? No way you can prove there is some purpose of creation. Just as you have no answer to your being, why you are? Because I am. Similarly, and in the world, inside the creation, as we are, we do feel our creation, our world outside us, around us. Everywhere there is a purpose. Why is the purpose of the plant? The whole creation is created as food to each other. The purpose is food. Food means power, supply of energy. One energy becomes energy of the other. Energy is ever-changing. Energy is not called static. Static means it will be kinetic. It will not be static forever. Just as we see in the seed, the tree is sleeping in a steady position, but it has the potency to express itself. When the favorable conditions are available, the seed germinates and becomes a tree. The process starts. The process is in a dormant state in the seed. We see the process in the tree, but in the seed it is dormant. Similarly, the power may be dormant for a moment. Then comes time, space, and conditions. So, it may be static for a moment, it will be again kinetic, it will go on changing. Stoppage is a must, then only it will proceed further. So everywhere there is a stop. Everywhere there is motion and then a stop. This is called changing phenomena. So both are seen there. So if there is a purpose of proceeding further, going ahead or growing, then why do you stop? Because there is no question. Without stop, you cannot proceed. So, this question is unsolvable, and nature's nature is this. So, everything is a food, an energy to the other. That's how it changes. Food supplies energy to prana. What food we accept, it changes into energy for the prana to go on, and prana becomes energy to the mind and other body system, and they also in the turn they become cause for the prana and karma. It goes on in a cycle. So the food cycle is the purpose to supply energy to the further energy. This is how the creation goes on in cycle. Purpose is this. Why to go on? Nature has to go on. Yes?
हरिओम
हाँ
जी,
जी।
हिंदी में थोड़ा बताओ ना, एनर्जी को कैसे क्या बोले आप?
शक्ति जो है,
पर मेरे मन में एक सवाल आया।
हाँ बोलो।
अनलिमिटेड और लिमिटेड,
असीम
हाँ, तो उसकी शक्ति एक ही है ना?
एक है, इसलिए बदलता है, इसलिए इसका कोई सीमा नहीं। क्यों? ये प्रतिबिंब है सत्य का। जो सत्य है उसका प्रतिबिंब। जैसे आपका मुँह ही दिखेगा दर्पण में, आपका मुँह जैसे होगा वैसे ही तो प्रतिबिंब में दिखेगा ना। क्या प्रतिबिंब में 3 आँख देखोगे? प्रतिबिंब दर्पण में तुम्हारे 2 आँख ही दिखेगा। तो जैसे बिंब होगा वैसा प्रतिबिंब होगा। बिंब जो परमात्मा वो अनंत और अनादि होने से प्रकृति उसका प्रतिबिंब जो परछाया वो भी अनादि और अनंत है, सदा सर्वदा बदलती रहती है, इसीलिए अनंत हो सकती है। नहीं तो स्थिर हो जाएगा प्रकृति प्रतिबिंब, तो वो भी अनंत होगा, क्योंकि बिंब अनंत है। हरि अनंत, हरि कथा अनंता। समझ में आया? इसीलिए प्रकृति का कोई परिभाषा नहीं है, उसको कोई बोल नहीं सकता है ये ऐसा है। That's how, this is how the nature is unending, undefinable. It is never defined as something particular, in particular. It can be this, it can be that. ये भी हो सकता है, वो भी हो सकता है, शांत भी और अनादि भी, अनंत भी, अनंत भी, शांत भी, सब कुछ जो नहीं है, जो प्रतिबिंब है, वो बिंब का जो माफी दिखेगा। तो बिंब जब परमात्मा है तो प्रकृति कैसे होगा? वैसे ही होगा, स्थिर भी होगा, और प्रतिबिंब है इसलिए अस्थिर भी होगा। तो हम देख रहे थे कारण क्या है। कारण तो लाभ नुकसान में तो कारण होता है। व्यवसाय क्यों करते हैं? क्योंकि मुझे लाभ चाहिए, और लाभ चाहिए तो नुकसान होगा ही। बिना नुकसान से कोई लाभ नहीं कर सकता है। If you want some gain, some more, then you start the business, and you have to see where there is gain, there is loss, because world is pairs of opposite. Without loss, you cannot gain anything. Without giving, you cannot get anything. This is the fundamental principle of the nature. बिना दे तुम ले नहीं सकते हो, बिना ले तुम दे नहीं सकते हो। इसलिए नुकसान के बिना फायदा नहीं, फायदा के बिना नुकसान नहीं है। इसी प्रकार अगर तुम प्रकृति का कोई जरूरत मानोगे तो जरूरत का विरुद्ध भी होगा। तो प्रकृति का जरूरत नहीं होने से प्रकृति ही नहीं है, और प्रकृति का जरूरत होने से प्रकृति है। प्रकृति जरूरत क्यों है? क्योंकि मैं भूल गया, मुझे इसलिए याद करना पड़ेगा। मेरा नाम क्या, मेरा घर कहाँ, मैं भूल गया, कोमा में चले गया था, तो फिर याद दिलाना पड़ेगा ना। One who goes to coma, then doctor has to remind him, you have forgotten your name and so, and you belong to such family, such village and all these. You have forgotten. हाँ, डेथ बेड में पूछते ना, पहचानते मगर मैं कौन हूँ? In the death bed, everybody asks, who am I? Can you recognize me?
मतलब भूलने से ही क्वेश्चन चालू हो जाते हैं।
हाँ जी, वही भूलने से सारे क्वेश्चन शुरू होता है, और याद दिलाना मतलब फिर क्रिएशन शुरू। यथा पूर्वम, जैसे पहले था। ये वेद वाक्य क्या अंदर कितनी रहस्य छिपा हुआ है। यथा पूर्वम मतलब यथा पूर्वम हर पल में चल रहा है, इसीलिए साइकिल चलता है। हाँ, खाली तुम्हारे जैसे पहले बनाया था। जितना जो कुछ हम करते हैं सब पहले क्या हुआ है। Whatever you do, whatever you think, whatever you know, whatever you are, it is repetition of the previous one. Everything is repeated. On this theory only, Vivekananda said that Chicago meet, all world religion meet. He said, my dear brothers and sisters, we have met many times like this. This is not new. I have come to tell you something. It is repeated so many times. World is not new. It is old world. Similar here, today you have not come for first time. Many times you have come, but forgotten. इसी प्रकार जीवन मुक्त भगवान श्री विष्णु, पहले तो ब्रह्मा शिव जी के बारे में कहें, अब विष्णु जी के बारे में कह रहे। विष्णु जीवन मुक्त मतलब भगवान श्री विष्णु आसुरी निग्रह आदि काम स्वयं जो जोर शोर से करते हैं, इंद्र आदि द्वारा कराते हैं। अवतार के समाप्ति होने पर मृत्यु स्वीकार करते हैं। मृत्यु स्वीकार के अनुकूल शुभ लुब्धक आदि द्वारा मारे जाते हैं। समय समय पर रामादि रूप से उत्पन्न होते हैं और अभिवृद्धि को प्राप्त होते हैं। इसी प्रकार ये जो संसार में भगवान विष्णु का जो लीला चल रहा है, ब्रह्मा विष्णु रुद्र का लीला बता दिए, पर्पसलेस, कोई लाभ हानि है ही नहीं, ऐसे ही खेलते हैं। मुझे बताओ, बच्चे जो धूली में खेलते हैं, जा कर के वो रेत के मूर्ति सब बनाते हैं, गीला रेत से मंदिर बनाते हैं और सब क्या क्या बनाते हैं। क्या पर्पस है, क्या जरूरत है बच्चों को जाकर उधर खेलना? कोई कभी पूछा है क्या बच्चों को, तुम क्यों खेलते हो? मेरी मर्जी। वो विष्णु क्या बालकृष्ण आता है, वो प्रार्थना के समय पर हाथ जोड़ता है, ऐसा करता है, ऐसा करता है, ऐसा करता है, ऐसा करता है। क्यों करता है? मर्जी, बच्चा है जो कुछ कर सकता है। तो ऐसे ही भगवान कुछ भी करेगा, उसको कभी ये नहीं पूछना क्यों से इंदिरा गांधी मर गई, नहीं पूछना क्यों। हाँ, the children go to the sandy beach and play in sand. Why? Do you ask why? What is the answer? Why do the children play? Why do you laugh? The first question, why you are? What to do? Why to do? What do you gain? Have you ever asked yourself? मैं क्यों हूँ, मैं क्या करने के लिए आया हूँ, क्या कर रहा हूँ, क्या करना है, क्या मिलेगा? करना है तो बोल दोगे मुझे डॉक्टर बनना है, मिलेगा क्या? डॉक्टर बन करके मरोगे ना। एक सुंदर कहानी सुनो। 10th में हम पढ़ रहे थे और 10th में एक बार हमारे जो साहित्य टीचर थे, वर्नाकुलर टीचर, वो बहुत ज्ञानी पुरुष थे, बड़े सोचने वाले, बड़े बड़े कविता लिखे हैं सब। पुराने जमाने के। एक दिन कुछ सवाल कोई पूछा तो उनको गुस्सा आ गया और उटपटांग सवाल कोई पूछा तो वो बोले, तुम इधर क्यों आए हो? गुरुजी हम पढ़ने के लिए आए हैं। हाँ, पढ़ करके क्या करोगे? पढ़ करके और पढ़ेंगे, हाई स्कूल करेंगे। 10th में थे, 11th में हाई स्कूल होता था। उसके बाद कॉलेज जाएंगे, उसके बाद क्या करोगे? उसके बाद हम और ज़्यादा पढ़ेंगे, पीएचडी करेंगे, डॉक्टरेट करेंगे। उसके बाद बढ़िया जॉब कहीं ढूंढेंगे, कुछ करेंगे। अच्छा, उसके बाद बढ़िया सुंदर एक लड़की ढूंढेंगे, शादी करेंगे। उसके बाद घर मकान बनाएंगे। उसके बाद बाल बच्चे होंगे, उनको पालन पोषण करेंगे। उसके बाद उनको भी शादी ब्याह कराएंगे। उसके बाद हमारा टाइम हो जाएगा, रिटायर्ड हो जाएंगे। रिटायर्ड के बाद फिर बूढ़ा हो जाएंगे, बच्चे हमारे सेवा करेंगे। अच्छा, उसके बाद बूढ़ा होने के बाद मरेंगे। अरे इतना करने के बाद मरते हो, अभी क्यों नहीं मरते हो? बेवकूफ कहाँ के, इतना करने के बाद मरोगे? फालतू। Some teacher came to our class and somehow some student was asking something, so in the answer he started questioning. Just as yesterday we saw the two friends went on questioning, what do you drink? What will you like? So the teacher went on asking, why you are coming to school to study? Yes, how long you will study? We shall finish matriculation here in this school. And then we shall go to college. Then we shall do research, get degrees, master degrees, doctorate degrees, and we shall go on. Then what? Then we shall find out some job or something we will do, use that knowledge. Yes, then we shall see some good girl somewhere, marry, and then we shall create our dreamy home. Then we have children and beautiful house and all these needs we fulfill. Then of course I shall retire. Then after retirement, then my children will be grown up and they will start their life. I shall arrange for it. Then I shall get old, and then my children will help me in my life. Then what? Then I shall die. You fool. After doing all this, you are going to die. Why don't you die now itself? You fool. You are going to die after doing all this meaningless. बेवकूफ, इतना करने के बाद मरना है? अभी मरो. What are you going to answer? बोलो, क्या उत्तर दोगे? मरने के लिए आए हो इधर? वो मिट्टी का सपूत, मिट्टी से पैदा हुआ, क्या मिट्टी बन जाना? मिट्टी में जीवन, मिट्टी में खाया पिया, मिट्टी में घर बनाया, मिट्टी में मर करके मिट्टी के साथ एक हो जाना, क्या यही तुम्हारा जिंदगी? मिट्टी से पैदा हुआ, बिल्कुल सही, पर मिट्टी नहीं बनना, सोना बनना। मिट्टी का घड़ा बनाओ, उसको जलाओ, जलाने से पक्का बनता है। जिंदगी को जलाओ, तप करो। हाँ, तप करो, जलाओ।
योग वशिष्ठ ने पक्का बना दिया ना।
हाँ जी, जलाओ अपने को, तप करो। जलाने से मिट्टी के घड़े में पानी भरोगे, उस पानी के अंदर नारायण रहते हैं, जीवन। हाँ जी, मिट्टी बनने के लिए मिट्टी से नहीं पैदा हुए, मिट्टी नहीं बन जाना, नारायण का दर्शन करना, तभी नारायण मिलेंगे। हैं? You have come out from the earth, you have to go into the earth. Is it the purpose of your life? To die and go sleep under the earth? For this purpose have you come here? Not so. Find out what for you have come. A man with intellect has to do it. Then you are equipped with intellect power. God has given you intellect to use for this. Who are you? Where are you? You don't know yourself. You don't know your purpose. And you are restless to do something. What for you are doing? What is your purpose? What is the purpose of life? यही तो हम विचार कर रहे हैं. This is what we are discussing. What is the nature? Why it is? What is the purpose? Should we discuss on the purpose of nature or creation before asking ourselves what is the purpose of our life? पहले अपने आप को पूछो, तुम क्यों हो, कौन हो, कहाँ हो, किसके हो, कब से हो, कहाँ से हो? हाँ, इसको पहले तो पता नहीं. हम पूछते हैं प्रकृति क्यों है, प्रकृति का क्या मतलब है, मतलब पूछते हो. तुम जो जिंदगी भर करते हो तो प्रकृति का एक स्वरूप तुम भी हो. बताओ तुमको मिला क्या, क्या मिला जिंदगी में, क्यों जिंदगी जीते हो, क्यों जिंदा हो, क्यों नहीं मर जाते हो? पूछो अपने आप को. जैसे वो गुरुजी पूछे, that teacher asked, why should you die after doing all this meaninglessly? Is the death your aim and object? No, never it can be. You have not come here to die, to be immortal. Find out the way to be immortal. मरने के लिए हम नहीं आए इधर, रोने के लिए नहीं आए हैं. रो लिए पहला पैदा होता वक्त, जिंदगी भर हंसने के लिए आए हैं. हंसेंगे, हंसाएंगे, नाचेंगे, नचाएंगे. ये है जिंदगी का लक्ष्य. पर्पस पूछ रहे हो? हाँ, पर्पस अगर पूछ रहे हो, यह है पर्पस. रोना नहीं है, हंसना है. रुलाना नहीं, हंसाना है. है क्या? So you should accept pain. Go and accept. Who denies you? Nobody says no. Go and die there. One who wants to live, he will try to live immortally forever. If you want to die, nobody is stopping you. देखो, सुइसाइड सब करते हैं. मारो एक ट्राई. नहीं डर लगता है तो मैं मार दूंगा धक्का. चलो. वही पर्पस पूछ रहे हैं. भगवान का मतलब क्या है? लाभ हानि कुछ नहीं. यस, Yes, you want to ask something?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was chasing the bug.
What is the purpose?
Life was flying.
आज इतना, कल फिर देखेंगे। सर्वथा समर्थ होते हुए भी भगवान श्री हरि प्राणियों के कर्मवश प्राप्त व्यवहार व्यग्रता का त्याग नहीं कर सकते हैं। अच्छा, कल फिर हम जाएंगे। Tomorrow we shall see the theory of karma, action and reaction. How, where from this action and reaction, cause and effect starts, why it starts, where from it starts, where is the end, what is the effect, how it reacts. All these we shall see. Karma theory, law of action and reaction. कर्म आया कहाँ से? जैसे आशाओं को हम ढूंढ करके निकाले, कहाँ से आशा की सृष्टि हुई? इच्छा शक्ति आई कहाँ से? क्यों आई? इच्छा शक्ति नहीं तो सृष्टि नहीं। मैं नहीं, मेरा नहीं, मैं नहीं हूँ तो तुम नहीं, तुम्हारा नहीं। सारा दुनिया मैं और मेरा इच्छा शक्ति के ऊपर है। और ये इच्छा शक्ति कर्म के बिना असंभव। कर्म है तभी इच्छा शक्ति है, इच्छा शक्ति से कर्म, कर्म से इच्छा शक्ति, दोनों फिर साइकिल में चलेगा। चलाओ साइकिल, बाईसाइकिल, ट्राईसाइकिल, मोटरसाइकिल और सब साइकिल्स। हरि ओम। पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, सच्चिदानंद भगवान की जय, शब्द ब्रह्म की जय, सरस्वती महारानी की जय, जोग वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय।